World's most expensive TV show has $1 billion budget. Each episode costs more than Brahmastra, Singham Again, Jawan. Television was long considered a poor cousin of cinema. Since the screen was smaller, the scale was too. The biggest TV shows paled in comparison to big-budget films, be it in India or even the West. But that changed with the advent of streaming, as shows got bigger budgets and much larger canvases to play with. The biggest of them all dwarfs even the most expensive films made in the world. The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, is history's most expensive TV show. The show's first season premiered on Amazon Prime Video in 2022, and Deadline reported that it cost Amazon Studios a staggering $1 billion, 8,300 crore. The cost included the purchase of the rights and the promotions for season 1. Collider reported that the production cost alone was as high as $465 million, over 3,800 crore. Each episode of the 8-episode season cost a staggering $58 million, 480 crore. How Rings of Power towers above big films. The most expensive film ever made is Star Wars: The Force Awakens, which had a production budget of $447 million, less than that of The Rings of Power. The original Lord of the Rings trilogy had a production cost of just $260 million for the 3 films. The spin-off show has moved much ahead in comparison. Indian films lag way behind. The most expensive Indian films, Kalki 2898 AD, RRR, and Adipurush, have production budgets between 70 to 75 million, just 1/15 of the Rings of Power's Season 1 landing cost. In fact, such is the immense scale of the show that the per-episode production cost, $48 million, is higher than the budgets of some of the biggest Indian films, such as Brahmastra Part 1, $45 million, Singham Again, $42 million, and Jawan, $36 million. All About Rings of Power, based on the appendices of J.R.R. Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power tells the story of the rise of Sauron, the primary antagonist of Tolkien's work. The show is set centuries before the events of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings and introduces several new characters along with old fan favorites. The first season received mixed reviews but good ratings. A second season, better received, was released earlier this year.